Are you ready for some truly easy ways to save money on your grocery bill this year? Well, let's get started because that's what I have for you today. I'm going to share some easy ways that you can save money without clipping coupons. And how do I know? Because I use these strategies all the time. I'm Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, and I'm excited to share today's video with you because these are some of the exact strategies I use to keep my budget extremely low. I actually have shopped for the past 2 years for our family of 6 on a monthly $475 budget. And that actually includes everything. That's our food, that's our toiletries, that's our paper products. It was diapers for a long time. All of those things are included in that monthly price. I have just increased it to $500 a month for all of 2024 because, inflation, we're all feeling it. But these strategies have helped me keep our budget low, and I know they can do exactly the same for you. If you want to hear more about this, be sure you go ahead and subscribe right now to this channel so you don't miss any future videos because I have lots more tips coming this year. All right, let's start right away. The first thing you need to do to save money on your groceries this year is to shop the sales. I hope that goes without saying, but I know it doesn't for everyone because this is a different way of thinking. When I go to start planning for the week, I don't think, okay, I'd like to eat chicken this week and I'm really in the mood for hamburgers. No, I go to the sale ads and I look at what's on sale, and that's how I plan my menu. I flipped it around, and if you do that, you will find yourself saving so much money, but you have to focus on the sales. And then when you find a good sale, you're going to buy more than just what you need this week. You're going to buy one for now. You're going to buy 2 or 3 or 4 for later, and you're going to take those home because by shopping the sales, you're going to save your family so much money. If I were to run out of butter today and need to go to the store and get it, it would be $5.99 a pound where I am. However, because I shopped the sales at Thanksgiving and Christmas when butter was $2.49 a pound, I was able to fill my freezer. I put about 20, 30 pounds away, and it's in my freezer right now. Butter freezes great. Did you know that? So when I need butter, instead of running to the store and paying full price, I just have to go to my freezer, and I have saved our family half of that total. I've saved our family just for 1 pound of butter, $3.50 every time I need a pound of butter. That's huge savings. Multiply it out by the 20 pounds I bought. We're talking $60, $70 that I have saved our family on that one item. Every item you buy on sale will multiply your savings. So please shop the sales to save your family money. The second thing you need to do to save money is that you need to be willing to shop at different stores. Okay, let's go into this a little bit more. First of all, you need to know your cheapest store because there are some stores like Walmart and Aldi, which are your everyday low store prices. And then you have your more expensive stores, which would be a Meijer, a Kroger, a Wegmans, whatever it is around you. But those are the stores that run sales. Now, you don't have sales at Walmart and Aldi, but you can find really good everyday low prices. If you go to the more expensive stores, you're going to find some really good sales, like I just mentioned, that will actually beat the everyday low prices at the regular low price store. So you need to be willing to do both to save your family money. Now, yes, I realize that for some of us, stores are not close and this can be more challenging. But for a lot of us, we have stores very close. I know personally, within about 1.5 miles, I have a Kroger, an Aldi, a Walmart, and a Sam's all right there. And if I go a 1/2 mile further, I could get to a Meijer. All of those stores. So plan your trips together and be willing to shop at different stores. Now, I'm not saying you need to go to every store every single week. I will very often do a monthly stock up once a month at Walmart or Aldi and stock up on all those cheap things that I need there. And then I'll fill in during the weeks on different sales. If the sales aren't great at one of the stores, then I'm not going to go there. I am going to be very strategic about which stores I am shopping at. But by being willing to go to different stores, you can save your family a great deal of money on your groceries. The next way you need to save money is that you really need to start paying attention to the price per ounce. With inflation continuing to hit us harder and harder, and we're all feeling that pinch. It doesn't matter what the numbers say because we're seeing the impact on our bottom lines every time we check out at the grocery store. So you need to pay attention to the price per ounce. And thankfully, most stores have made this very simple now because they will actually say it on the shelf tags. Now, the reason this is important is that sizes are continuing to shrink shrink. We call it shrinkflation. And the prices are staying the same on some things, other things are going up. So you need to pay attention to the price per ounce, because what used to be the good deal might not always be a good deal. Sometimes you get a better deal, sometimes by purchasing a larger package in bulk. However, sometimes you get a better deal by purchasing a smaller one. Here's an example for you. I use oatmeal on a regular basis. I have found that I can actually get the small 16-ounce containers of Mom's Best oatmeal at Walmart for 2 cents an ounce cheaper than the large Great Value brand of oatmeal. I never would have noticed that if I hadn't been looking at the price per ounce on the shelf. As prices continue to go up and inflation continues to hit us and shrinkflation is shrinking all those sizes, please pay attention to the price per ounce and keep an eye on it, because even with the sales, you'll still want to compare those price per ounces to make sure you are getting the best deal for your money and stretching it as far as you can. The next way you can save money on groceries is by being willing to make budget-friendly switches. Okay, there's a bunch of different ways we can think about this. It could be as simple as looking at your shampoo and saying, do I really need this expensive name brand, or could I buy the generic and would it do the same job to save myself $2 a bottle? It could be as simple as saying, you know what, I need this ingredient for my recipe this week, but I'm going to make sure I buy the generic instead of the name brand and save myself 40 cents. Any of those things are saving yourselves money. Now, I don't always say that with the generics. Sometimes you can get the name brand cheaper than the generic, because I do that when I shop at Kroger a lot. I'm stocking up on the sales and I'm getting the items cheaper at Kroger than I could get them at Aldi. So it's not always true, but it's worth paying attention to. Another thing you can do is that you're willing to maybe use a cheaper cut of meat. When you're doing a recipe, if it calls for a more expensive one, just substitute for something cheaper that's on sale. You know, if ground beef is really expensive, could you use ground pork instead? Also, could you use less? If the recipe calls for 1.5 pounds of hamburger, could you use 1 pound and stretch that to feed your family? All of those examples right there are different ways to make budget-friendly switches that will save your family money. The final way to save family money, and this is super easy, but it's something I think we overlook a lot, especially when it comes to groceries, but it is to shop online. Okay, there's 2 different ways I want to talk about that this really will save you money. The first is by doing a Walmart pickup order. Now, I've already talked about Aldi and Walmart being the cheapest grocery store. If you don't believe me, I will leave a link to a massive price comparison I did on 4 grocery stores across the nation, and you can see all my results on that comparison of over 180 items. It's very interesting. But Aldi has a pickup too, and that's great. However, Aldi's prices when you do a pickup are different because they do use Instacart prices. So they do raise them slightly. You will not get the same prices you get in store. Walmart, it's exactly the same. So what I have learned to do is that throughout the week, as I am running low on something, I will hop on the Walmart app. I will just add it to my list really quick and keep it there until I'm ready to do a pickup order. It helps me not to forget anything when I'm doing it. And it also just makes it really simple. You're saving a lot of time by doing this too, because you can just add things very easily. When you're watching a show, you can place an order, swing through Walmart on the way home from school or work, and your groceries are already there and ready. You've saved a lot of time, but you have also saved a lot of money because you're stocking up on your basics at a low price, and you're not getting tempted by any impulse buys. So if you're someone who, very easily as you're walking the aisles will just add something in the cart because it looks really good, and we all do that. We all do that at times, but some of us more so than others. This is a great strategy for you to save money, but it works for all of us because it allows you to stock up on those low-priced items and save time and not get distracted by any extra purchases. The other way that you can save money online is by starting to shop at Amazon. Now, this isn't true for everything, but it can be true for a lot of things. Did you know that you can get food items on Amazon now, as well as toiletries? That is where I get a lot of our family's toiletries, where I get toilet paper, where I get a lot of different things by utilizing the subscribe and save program on Amazon. The way it works is simple. You can purchase any 5 items in a month. It can be 1 of one thing, 1 of another, 2 of another, whatever it is. It just has to be 5 different subscriptions. and then you will get an additional 15% off. The way to make this work is that you need to be careful and pay attention. And what I will do is I'll just check that price on Amazon to Walmart and see if it's really a good deal. If it is, then I will very often add it into my cart and build a subscribe and save order that month. I don't do it all the time, but I do it a couple times a year, especially when some of those items that I pop up on or I will buy will pop up with a coupon, and you'll get an additional 25% off your first order plus 15% off for the subscribe and save. It's an amazing deal. Now you think, okay, what if I don't have enough items to do an order? Well, you're in luck, because I actually have a blog post that describes exactly how this works on Amazon, the subscribe and save. And I have over 50 items that are $3 or less, a lot of $1 items actually. You can add one of those as a filler item to get you to your fifth, and you'll get 15% off all of them. It's that easy. It really works, and it's a great strategy to save your money, your family money, especially because, again, you're saving a lot of time by doing that. So think outside the box and consider shopping online to save money on groceries. So there you have it. 5 simple ways, really, really simple. You don't have to go out clipping coupons. You don't have to do a massive price comparison everywhere. But these are just 5 simple ways that you can save money on groceries by doing these strategies and starting with them right now, today, on your very next trip. If you want to see how I use these, like I said, be sure to join me here on this channel and subscribe, because every Thursday I do share a frugal grocery haul of exactly what I have bought that week. So it might show the sales at Kroger that I'm shopping that week. It might show me stocking up online on Amazon or doing a Aldi haul. Whatever it is, whatever I've bought that week, I will share them every Thursday here on this channel, because my goal is to help you save money on groceries in 2024. I know it's not easy. I know it's a challenge, but I am here to encourage you and help you stretch your family's money and make the most of every single dollar in that grocery budget. If you have any other tips for ways that you like to save money on groceries, leave them in the comments, because I'd love to hear, and I know everyone else would too. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.